How you doing, people? This is Big Rich at Ohio Fish Rescue, and we're going to give you a sneak peek into what everyone keeps asking me on the backgrounds of my videos. What's that car about? Whose motorcycle? All that. We're going to let you in on everything you wanted to know about Big Rich behind the scenes. This video. Check it out. Good?
Yep.
All right. 7 years ago, I bought this house. It was cheap, had a lot of work to do to it. The guy originally was selling it for $350,000. I ended up getting it for $140,000, but we had to do a lot of work to it. So now, first thing I did was built a fish room, and you guys know all about that. But I'm going to show you the other things. Come on this way. Okay, this is the first view everybody sees when you come in the house. Now, over here we have a 150-gallon tank, and that's the only tank we have with live plants because it's full of community fish that we give away to people and stuff like that. The swords have babies, we give out the babies. The Plecos have babies, we give out the babies there. But these are the things that don't get told. If you look down at the floor, this carpet, this all came from Mike Tyson's house. He had a house in Southington, Ohio, and I guess someone else bought it from him and they lost it when they went to jail. So I went to the auction. All these fake plants you see around my house all came from Mike Tyson's house and the zebra carpeting. So it's used carpet, but I can't replace it. I can't go to the store and buy more Mike Tyson carpeting. So what we did was we started filling this room up with buffets. Go ahead. Buffet tables, buffet, curio cabinets, and a buffet over there. This is where we do Thanksgiving dinner at. Behind this tank here, if you can look down here, there's another buffet and 2 curio cabinets, and then another table over there. We do our Thanksgiving meals here where we feed basically everybody that don't have families to go to. They all come over here. It's a big to-do on Thanksgiving. We sit people at this table, sit people at that table. There's people sitting in the kitchen, and then we have tables set up in here for the kids and stuff. But this right here, these 2 layers are all just full of food. We have buffet servers for, so we can keep them warm and we can put lids on it and people eat as they go. That's one thing we do around here. Oh, look here. This is the clock fish tank that we are raffling. Oh, I ain't set on there, right? Raffling off on Ohio Fish Rescue. This is a tank that we are giving to Kyle Mosier. Is a Marine vet, and he lost both his legs. Well, Greg Woodstock went there and gave him a free pond and then got him a nice electric wheelchair. Well, we seen that and we decided to give him this 125-gallon tank. We got a black stand for it, black tank, got the glass lids. I found 2 lights, but they're brown, so I'm going to take them and paint them today to black to match it. I bought a new background for it, and we've got some decorations in there. I've got filters. We just got to take it to Chicago next week to give to him. Come on this way. Now, when I walk through here, people always go, what about them speakers in the background? Let me show you. But before, this is my little office right here. This was just an empty room, and I didn't know what to do with it. So all of our tax papers and receipts and house papers for all my properties, we keep in there and just put a blanket over it. Same thing over here. And then I've got a little spot for my laptop. I hook up 2 cables, and then all the rest of the stuff is hooked up. That hooks up to the, what's it called? I forget what it's called, but it's a box that you hook up your monitor, your keyboard, your speakers, everything, and it all hooks up to your computer through a USB cable and a power cable. So that's usually where I do most of my work. But come on in here. This is my living room. Now, a lot of you guys don't know this about me, but I was in a band for 18 years. I was in Third Degree. I left them and went with Ultraviolence, and I was in a side project with Jeff Hatrix from Mushroomhead, doing a Judas Priest tribute band, and then we were going to do another band. I forget what it was, but there was Jeff Hatrix, me, Eric Barris. He's passed on now. Great drummer, though. He had a full cage double bass Tama setup. It was awesome. But these are leftover speakers from my band days. So I hooked it up here at the house to the 73-inch TV So we got 770 watts of surround sound, and then the speakers, the 15s on bottom, are running from that 2,000 watt amp over there. And this is where we watch movies and stuff. Down here, there's 3 bedrooms down there, 2 bathrooms. Josh's bedroom's got his own bathroom. This bathroom is for the 2 spare bedrooms. When people come and hang out, they stay the night. Come on down here. Now this here is my basement, or bar you might call it, but I'm a man that likes to do themes. So we have a Budweiser dartboard, Budweiser decorations, and if you look over here, this is a Budweiser dartboard scoreboard, and it has a chalkboard, and you can keep score and all that. But on this side, I bought another one here that was it was bad. The chalkboard was busted. So I went and cut wood, and then these wood, and I drilled holes and made it dart holders so that it matches on each side of the doorway. On this way. There's our old big screen from our last house, but it's got a big, huge box behind it. I didn't want to throw it away, so I just cut a hole through the wall and put it in from behind, made it look like a flat screen. Here's where we play card games and stuff like that. We watch the games on TV here, and we play pool. This pool table came from my other house. All we did was put red material on it to make it match the Budweiser themed basement. Got Budweiser light up here. Come on this way. There's more decorations I haven't even put up yet. Oh, see these chairs? This is just ingenuity. These were cheap $20 chairs from Kmart. I took the tops off, put this Budweiser material on, stapled it from underneath, and put them back on so that they matched the bar. This came from a closed down drive-through. So I just covered, this is a brick area. I'll pull it back down. It's all brick behind there. So I just put the double-sided sticky tape up to hold these things up. Now behind here is the bar. Now there was a problem with this house. See this right here? You have to open this up to get to the light switch. So I took and built this, which is one screw, a piece of wood with a hole in the end. It turns on and off the lights without taking this down. So now I can leave this open and turn the lights on and off. I'm real proud of that. Come on back this way. Behind the bar here, we have a refrigerator, a sink with running water, and then over here, we have a grill that's vented to the outside. You can hear the fan. It's a little loud, but the grill's adjustable up and down, so you can barbecue all year long. And then this is all my Budweiser stuff that I've collected over the years and made my Budweiser themed bar down here. Excuse me. Now, if you can follow me back through this door, first thing you see is more Mike Tyson carpeting. Come on back through here. This is the band room where I have more of the speakers. Come on up here. I have more of the speakers here, and actually there's 24 15s down here. The 4 top cabinets. I have 8,000 watts of QSC amps, and then I have my guitar rig and the drum rig, which means I can trigger all the drums. So I can have a cheap drum set, but with triggers on it, I can make it sound like anything I want. So, and then this is it looks like a 16 channel, it's a 32 channel mixer board. Come on over here. This was my rig we played out with. It's a Randall ES 150, 150 watt rack, the stack. You got a 412 top and a 215 bottom. I used this thing for many years. There's our band logo, Third Degree. And then over here, one of my guitars. We got 12 string acoustic. This guitar here, real nice, signed by everybody in Pantera. As you know, 2 members have already passed away. But we got Dimebag, we got Phil and Tom, we got everybody's signature on here. Love this guitar. Ouch. Now here, this is when I left Third Degree and went and played bass for Ultraviolence. This is my BC Rich Warlock base. And then you see Mike Tyson carpeting here. Now this is what I use. I use this line 6 half stack. I carry it anywhere. Sounds awesome. I use it all the time. Come on this way. Spare speakers. Because if something happens to them, I can't just buy parts anymore. I've got spare parts here, and I'm always on the lookout for more. Back here, this is the furnace room. As you can see, one of the things I had to do when I bought this house was put a whole new air conditioning and furnace system in. Come on this way. Now back here, I started to make an arcade room, and then it turned into storage. All my other houses, all the properties I own, it takes a lot of storage to hold stuff that I need for that. On that camera. So I'm going to show you real quick. Started off as a nice arcade room. I love the asteroids. But now, this is all turned into storage of cabinets and paint and tools and all kinds of stuff back there. And all these doors, there's all kinds of stuff for houses. These are cabinets right here. In this cabinet here, I've got all kinds of plumbing supplies. It just keeps going on and on and on. So, let me get out of here. Now this is my kitchen. When you come in here, they have 2 sinks. I asked the lady what the 2 sinks was for. She said, oh, well, this is a vegetable prep station. I later looked at the whole situation. I see the wine rack. I see the bar, the bottles up there. This is a wet bar. That's what that is. Now, over here, we got the pizza machine, the KitchenAid mixer, the bread machine. You know, everybody knows a blender. My crock pot, I use it all the times. But I filled up the cabinets with dehydrators, mixers, potato peelers, just all kinds of different utensils. Food processor, steamer, chopper. That's an icy maker, shaved ice. Let me see what else is up here. Oh, there's a chocolate fountain, and an iced tea machine, and a tortilla warmer. Popcorn machine. Down here, I think there's more. Yeah, cotton candy machine. Ice cream machine. Ouch. Let me close these doors up, but Tracy will have my ass. I still have to finish this kitchen. We got to get more of this countertop. See how it's curved right here? I have to do it on top of this cabinet here and put the countertop on there. You see the rest of the living room there? Come on back here. This here was just a big empty room. We put the washer and dryer in here and my freezer full of fish that we've lost in the past. And you all know what this is. This is the pool pond conversion. We don't need to talk about that in this video, but it's beautiful, made by Greg Woodstock and Team Aquascape. First thing I did in this house was I got Tracy a tanning bed. And it's been sitting here, plugged in. She hardly ever uses it. Then we've got TV on the wall here. And then also, if you take this, hit down on that, there is a 200-inch screen coming down. This is what we're going to do the once-a-year event of watching Jaws on screen at nighttime with everybody bringing their patio chairs and setting them all in here. It's pitch black in here, so hopefully while watching Jaws you can get a fish rub up against you. There's our outside living room here. Table. Tracy's hot tub. Now this is all junk here we gotta go through. We got a leak in the roof. See, we have normal problems. Leak in the roof right there. Come down and make the carpet all nasty because it's full of sand up there. But I'm taking you out back here to show you the back deck. Now this door I got free off Craigslist. This was a window here. So I installed that. Then we installed this deck. And we got this car. You wonder what this string is for. This is for the zip line. So we've got a zip line that goes 300 foot across the backyard, and then I have it returned with this fishing reel. I just reel it up. But let me come over here and see if I can see the cable. All right, if anybody can see that, it goes right through there, all the way up to the top of that hill. But anyways, and this is our outdoor kitchen. My grill. I have other grill pieces under here that I haven't made yet, and a double fryer, stainless steel table, there's a refrigerator out here. We have a hot dog machine and a bun warmer underneath. 2 of these pizza machines that Dan Putz from Putz Ponds brought us. Then we have our big grill. Then we have the nacho machines and the chili machine. So you take your hot dog and your cheese and chili. It's pretty nice. So this was our backyard. I got 2 tables out here for everybody sitting out here. We don't smoke, but there's an ashtray there for people that do, and this is the only place that they go to smoke. Now, this was all trees here. We cut over 210 trees. We cut all these trees out of here and made it grass. And we made it up to this river that's right here. And then we went across and cut down all of it over there. And then we opened up that pond a little bit there. And there's a, if you can see, an 80-foot tree swing in this white birch. And that's our backyard. Over here is where we were thinking of putting in the backyard koi pond. Take this railing off and it would all be water all the way up to this, about 1 inch from the top of this deck right here, all the way out to the edge of the, that's 36 feet, curve it around and bring it over here to 16 foot wide, the edge of the deck. That would all be koi pond. Haven't started on that yet. Right now we're just using it for storage of things. I sold all my birds to help with the fish thing, and I kept the best cage. This is all fish stuff. You guys remember that? That was my waterfall I made out of sand. And there's our old barn. When we build a new barn, that one's got to come down. And Goliath's doghouse. Okay, now we're back in the kitchen. See the sink? This here is my little hallway full of, here, well, here, let me give the camera back, Tracy. All of my pots and pans and utensils. So these are all Teflon, tri-ply stainless steel pots and pans. And then I've got my grandmother's cast iron skillet that's here. But come on out here. Now this is what you've been waiting for. Okay, when I got this house, the cement was all busted up. The garage door was crooked and wouldn't close all the way, and the windows were 1/8 glass. So first thing I did was put glass block windows in. We tore up all the cement, put new cement in, and then I coated it with garage floor epoxy. We got a new garage door on there. It's 16 foot. It's insulated from inside to outside. And then I started putting up, come on in here, all these cabinets. This is the only treat I bought myself, was the red cabinets that matched the red workbenches, because they matched my toolbox. Turn around. There you go. These shouldn't be open, but just to show you, I keep my tools like this. Regular and metric, oddball wrenches, and my screwdriver drawers. These are all Phillips, these are all American, and then these are all the Torx bit upside down in there. But let's get to the real thing, the Camaro. Now this is a 1967 Camaro. Let me see this. And I built it with Joshy's older brother, Richie. And we took it to Autorama's. And there is, sorry about the graininess, how it's set up at the Cleveland Autorama. And then all these trophies here are all from Detroit Autorama, Canton Autorama, Erie Autorama. And they're just all the Autoramas. I don't take it to none of the local car shows. Now this here is a 540 cubic inch motor, and it's got an 871 wind blower on there with 2 950 Harley double pumps. So that's the streetable version of it. And they're on there because I sold it for $75,000. The guy put down $1,000, and then never came back and got it. So now what I'm going to do is put my 1,000 horse of nitrous back on. And then I have my injection over there. And that's 2750 CFM air. So two 950s is 1900 CFM air. This would be more. So you get more horsepower that way. Plus with running alcohol, the blower runs more efficient because it's cooler. And then with the 800 horse of nitrous, you're talking, oh, I'm sorry, it's 1,000 horse of nitrous. And you're talking a lot of horsepower from what it already puts out. Now, I took it to the Street Machine Nationals in Lima, Ohio, and the winner would get his car featured in CarCraft magazine and win a cool jacket. Well, what you'd have to do is pull up onto a dyno and you get your true horsepower, the rear wheel horsepower. With this setup, there's the jacket I won, CarCraft. With this setup at that time, now I was running 30 degrees advanced timing because it was just being broke in. So I was only running 93 octane gas. We got 840 rear wheel horsepower, which is about 1,100 at the motor. But now it's at 34 degrees top dead center, and we run 110 octane, so more horsepower. Once I put the nitrous and the alcohol injector back on, it's going to be some heavy duty horsepower. And yes, some of you race car guys are going to say, it is not tubbed. It is not, set up for the track. You are absolutely correct. But if you saw how clean this car is, let me open this door. Brand new rubber fuzzies, brand new windows, brand new glass, brand new window fuzzies, brand new interior. As of 2003, it was a brand new 67 Camaro. That car is over 50 years old and it's like brand new. So I couldn't bring myself to cut it up. So what I do, I call it my adult sit and spin. My race car buddies can have a small block running hardly no horsepower and can beat me on the track. That's okay with me because I'm going to look better sitting there at a light, baking them tires and whatever. I'm not into the racing thing. I'm into the looking good thing. So I can take my entire $30,000 drivetrain out, the Ford 9-inch, the Turbo 400 tranny, and this 540 motor. I can put a brand new crate motor in there from GMC, like a 454 for about $8,000. I can put a 4-speed in there, brand new, and a 12-bolt posi round in there. For under $10,000, I can do all that. And then sell the car for just as much and keep my $30,000 drivetrain. Put it in anything I want. So, more toys. This is my bike. It's a 89 or Softail. Lots of chrome. And then here is, ouch. Sorry about that, guys. Here's a 1,400 watt stereo system. The front turn signals aren't turn signals. These are speakers. The turn signals are LED down here into the trees. In the back, yes, them are speakers, not turn signals. The turn signals are down here in the chrome swing arms. So that's my cruiser bike. And then I just bought this one here to resell. And this is Josh's bike. It's a 2007 Honda 1000 RR Fireblade Edition. It's got 5,500 miles on it. It's like new. He hardly rides it. Brand new tires. And you can see the flames all on it. It's the Fireblade Edition. It's a beautiful bike, but he hardly ever rides it. So, beautiful bike, beautiful bike. I wish his key was here. I'd start it up. This thing sounds amazing. And then my tools. Sorry about my mess. My workbench is usually clean, but we've been doing a lot of work around here and stuff builds up. My DeWalt collection. Down here, I got tools on the second workbench. And then my dad gave me this huge vise. This thing is like an anvil. It is solid. And then this here, this came from Home Depot. But it's red. You people say, oh, rigid is orange. Yes, it is. But I taped everything off and painted it, and you can tell a little bit of a mess up right here. That's why I'm opening this and showing it to you. A little bit of where it got under the tape right here. But other than that, I taped off everything and then painted it red, made it match my garage. I did the same thing with this back here. This is a drill press from Home Depot that's rigid. But because the top was plastic, it came out like a different color, but it's still red. And I have my cherry picker back there. tubing bender. Oh, my sandblaster. And okay, hope you guys like that, and we'll stop asking me questions about stuff in the background now. I know that's never going to stop happening, but there was so many questions asked that I figured you guys deserve to see and know. It seems like I've lived like 9 different lives. You know, I was in the band for so long. I bounced for so long. While working daytime at my own carpet company, I installed carpet. And my wife was an electrician, and we just worked our butts off. And then we started buying properties. Now, neither one of us have a day job per se, but I'm forever working on these properties. You've seen us go through hell if you're watching us on Facebook with tenants and evicting and all that, but it's getting by now to where, you know, I've been affording this fish rescue out of my pocket. It's about $1,600 to $2,000 a month. It's getting easier to do that now, and especially with all the properties rented out. This is the first month that they're all rented out now, so that's better. And now we're making a couple hundred off of YouTube too, so that's helping out. When YouTube gets up to covering the $1,600 to $2,000 a month bills, then that's when I can buy extra stuff for the fish. You know, we don't buy decorations. We use what we got. And when people flip out on us, oh my God, saltwater decorations for a cichlid tank? We have to use what we have here. I don't waste money on stupid stuff, on decorations, on substrate. Everything's no substrate. We only buy what we have to have. The rest of the money goes for bills, which is electric, gas, water, sewer, and food. It's about $450 a month in food. So, you know, things will get easier as time goes on. So if you guys ever sit around there and watch our videos, if you want to get up and get something to drink or go to the bathroom, let the video ads play while you're in the bathroom. It'll help us out. Take care, and remember, like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and we will get more videos up for you. Also, you guys were expecting a video of the second part to the getting the Temensis bass and the red tail. Josh sent me a bunch of videos, and I didn't have room on my phone, so I put some on there, and I started deleting my old videos, and then I put the rest of his on there. He deleted them off his phone, and here I had deleted the video he sent me of putting the fish into the tank. So we don't have part 2. We could stage it and take the fish out and then act like we're just putting them in, but I don't want to do that to the fish. So I'll make a video, because Josh has gone to Las Vegas, like I said. I'll make a video of the fish in there for you and try and get what I can. I'm very sorry about that, but accidents happen. All right, till day after tomorrow. Take care.